Every day it's estimated more than 50,000 Cantabrians cycle to and from work or for leisure. Now a group of cyclists want to capitalise on the city's bike-mad reputation to launch a new public bike share program for locals and tourists alike.
Now's sort of the time to get something on the ground, and that's what we're trying to do is get a pilot on the ground and get people talking about the idea, trying it out, and perhaps saying this is something we want as part of our future public transport.
After more than 2 years of planning and pitching to the council and government organisations, this online campaign is a last-ditch effort to turn a dream into a reality.
Anyone who's registered can go and grab a bike anytime. It's all automated. They can ride across town, and the first 30 minutes of every ride is free, and you can return the bike to any station and then do a return trip, so you can do multiple trips a day.
The bikes cost $1,000 each, and using the online crowdfunding website Pledge Me, $16,000 has already been raised for the project.
We've been really thrilled with the response. We've received about 37% of the target to date. We've got sort of about 150 individual pledges. We've got 500 people liking us on Facebook, and we've got lots of companies who are now starting to say we want to come on board with the corporate pledges.
But with 12 days to go, these campaigners still need to raise nearly $30,000.
I think so. I think if you look at crowdfunding campaigns, just as an idea, there's always a last-minute burst, and so we're hopeful that will happen, and we can get there. Yeah.
The money raised will cover technical costs and the installation of the bikes in 3 or 4 locations. This will effectively move the campaign from the internet to the pavement. If it's funded, the program will initially run as a 2-year trial, and if it's a success, it's likely to become permanent. The idea is not a new one. Public bike share schemes are operating in Auckland and large cities around the world. From London to Beijing to Glasgow, this idea is another public transport option to help people move easily between businesses, attractions and back again. The organisers say that with a flat and compact layout, Christchurch is an ideal city for public bikes.
We're really looking at people who are living and working in the central city. Obviously that's just starting to come back in, but we're looking at people who just want to shoot across town for a quick meeting, grab a coffee or maybe head out on their lunch break.
Erin has been following the project's process for the last year. She shares the same vision and says it's a great idea.
Especially for people like me who, I go from place to place around town, which is, too far to walk in a hurry but too far to drive. I think that the bike share is a perfect option for that.
Linking the central city sites with the university would help break down congestion. Cycling is a great option for students.
To allow students to go to and from campus to town and things like that would be great as well.
Thieves need not to try and steal one of these bikes. Each of them will be fitted with GPS trackers, so the organisers know where they are at all times.
Globally, thefts from bike share are really low, so about sort of 0.03%. You have to pre-register to use the bikes, and as part of that you have to provide a credit card for security. So yeah, in actual fact thefts are really low, and we've had them out at the University of Canterbury with students out there, and in 3 years we've never had a bike stolen.
With 12 days left to go, the organisers are hoping they will meet their project targets. Marcus Gibbs, CTV News.